Hi everyone, I'm Megan and I'm a humane educator here at HAWS. If you're cooped up during the quarantine and you're looking for something fun to do, a really great craft that we love to get here at HAWS are the fleece tie blankets. I'm sure a lot of you guys have made those before. They're pretty easy blankets to make. We use them all around the shelter. The cats use them a lot. We have some in the dog area. Sometimes we use them to hold the small animals. They go home with our foster families, so we're always in need of more blankets. Anything nice and cozy to keep the animals comfy is always great.
Here in dog laundry, we're actually really low on dog blankets right now, so if you wanted to make some big blankets for us, we would really appreciate it. We go through a lot of blankies here. You can see this is a big pile of our laundry, and this is just our dog laundry right now, and we have the laundry machines going. So when we clean some blankies, we gotta put out new ones, so we go through them a lot.
Alright, so I'm going to quickly walk you through how to tie up one of these tie blankets for our animals here. They're really easy to make. You really don't need much supplies for making them, which is really nice. Pretty much all you're really going to need is a scissors and maybe a ruler if you want some help making sure all the lines are straight. Alright, so then you're going to need to pick your fabric. It helps to have two different colors just because when you're trying to tie it together it's a little easier to see which pieces need to go together. But if you want to go for a challenge, you can try and use two of the same color. Alright, so the size of the blankets that HAWS uses for cat beds is about 26 by 30 inches. Because your blanket's going to be smaller once everything gets tied together, you're going to want to cut the fabric to be about 36 by 40 inches. Then it will shrink down to the correct size. Honestly, we can pretty much use any size of blanket here. The big ones we're going to put in with the dogs, the smaller ones we can put in the cat area, so it really doesn't matter the size too much. Then you're going to want to line up the two pieces of fabric with the correct side facing out. And then trim the two of them to make sure they are about the same size. If there's extra long pieces, sometimes it gets a little confusing trying to tie them. Then in the corners, you're going to want to take a scissors and cut a 5-inch square from each of the corners. After that, then it's all about fringing up the blanket. So basically, you want to just go around and cut through both layers of fabric at the same time. The pieces that you're cutting should be a little bit wider than your finger, and then you just want to keep cutting down, kind of even to where that mark is for the square that you put in the corners. Alright, so once all your fringes are cut, you're going to leave your blanket lying on a flat surface, so it's easier if it's just can be on the floor or on a table with all the fringes lined up. Then you're going to just kind of go around the whole blanket and tie off all the edges. You just keep tying and tying and tying. This might take a little bit of time. If you need to take a little break and snuggle with cats, that's what I usually end up doing too. So we're just going to kind of go quickly through this part because you don't need to see me tying the whole blanket up. The knots are just kind of like balloon knots, so like exactly what you'd use for tying off a balloon. You can double knot them to make sure that they stay nice and tight. So finally, after a lot of help from the cats, we'll finally have a complete blanket. Mine is really tiny because I'm going to be taking it home for my foster kitten, so again, any size will do. So if you're bored and you can make 1, 2, 5, 10 blankets for the animals here, we would really appreciate it, and so would they. And you'll know that they're staying nice and cozy because of you. If you are thinking of making these blankets for us, we actually have directions for them right on our website. If you go to hawspets.org, hover over Programs and Services, click on Humane Education, and then click on Scouts. There is a link at the bottom to the directions for it, so you can have that all in one place, or you can print it out. So we're going to take a tour around HAWS and see where some of our tie blankets that we already have are being used. So in our cat colony room, we always try and make it really, really comfy for the kitties, so that means there's a lot of blankets and beds in here. We have one right here that is on the little perch so the cats can look out and watch people in the adoption room. Some over here in the little bed for them to snuggle on. And we have one over there for people or animals to sit on. Scotch right here is not sleeping on a tie blanket, but he looks really cute, so we're just going to go take a picture of him. Okay, let's go find another kitty. So this is Monkey. You probably heard of Monkey before. She's one of our longer term pets that we've had here. Unfortunately, she needs to be an only cat, so it's taking a little bit longer for her to get adopted. You can see she has a really cute little tie blanket here. Hatcher also has one of the tie blankets in his cage. Eddie Lou is also sleeping on a bunch of blankets. Kind of hard to see because she's all snuggled up in them. But so if you're cooped up and bored like a lot of us are, please consider making us some blankies. The kitties really appreciate it, and so would we. Have a great day.